Good morning, guys. Lillian with Lily Ray's collection. Today I have another flip through for you. This is an art journal that I created. I created this, my goodness, 2 years ago, I think. And I've been working in it. I've posted some of the pictures, but I've never done a flip through of it. I think it came out nice and chunky, and this is 140-pound paper that I'm using inside. So it is cold pressed watercolor paper there, sorry. And it holds any kind of medium that you want to use in it. You could gesso it, but there's no need to gesso it because it will not warp because it is 140-pound paper. So I just wanted to do a flip through. I added a seam binding, and now let's go inside. The collection that I used was, oh my god, it is, I don't remember. It was a hot buy at Michael's. I added a pocket here. I think it's a pocket. I don't know what I did here. It's been a while since I looked at this. I don't know if they did this as a decorative piece or as a pocket, but I think it's a decorative piece. And then all of the lipsticks. I just love this paper, but I'm out of it. I decided to, these are Julie Nutting little girls that I usually use in an insert. Actually, let me just grab that. I keep them like this. This is not a Julie Nutting one, but this is one that I drew out. So I keep them like this. Which I should have put in my shop, and I completely forgot that I had these. These are my my prototypes, but I sell them as well. Here's another one. I just completely forgot. I started making journals. This is another one. Gotta make sure that the flower stays flat, because if not, there we go. This is another one. Isn't that beautiful? Here's another one. This is not a Julie Nutting doll. This is one of my fashion girls. I think she's so adorable. If you want me to post these, just let me know if you're interested in any of them. Just leave a comment below and I will contact you. This is another one of the fashion girls. Isn't that a beautiful hat? I made the hat and the scarf. Here's another one. This one is a Julie Nutting girl. And then this one is my Tiffany girl. I drew her out. I sketched her out, painted her, and then these are die cuts that I have. This is a die cut that I have. The die cut is just the heart, and I printed out, it's socialite, breakfast at Tiffany's. Isn't she adorable? Look at her bow. I just love her bow. So if you're interested in any of my dolls, please just leave a comment below letting me know that there's an interest, and I will contact you. I think I have some more. These are some other ones that I have. I keep them sealed up so that no dust gets to it and they stay intact. Look at this one. This one's a travel one. Isn't she adorable? I love her. She's on her way to Disney. All right. And here's another one. She's one of my fashion girls too. See that? Look at the flowers. I love this one because I love purple. Look at her bow that I made her a redhead. Isn't she adorable? I just think she is the peach. I love it. And oh, these are my, this is how I cut them out and paint them and get them ready to doll them up. All right. So now let's get back to my book. All right, so this is my art book, and I stenciled this down with gesso, and see, this says 2017. I added a flower. Well, you could see what I added. And I used this as a stamp, a honeycomb stamp. I you know, gessoed down the flowers first, painted them, and then I doubled the pages. And then look, this is my fashion girl spread. I made a floor like a, I was thinking about a disco floor. I hope that doesn't date me. A disco floor. And it's all made of lipstick. And then I added this dresser, which of course I made. I don't have a stencil for this. I made this. I made a little handbag for her. This is just something hanging out, you know, like a disco ball hanging out in the drawer as though it's opened. And then I used some black pearls for the drawers, drawer front. And then I made this mirror. I think it came out beautiful. This is a mirror. I just love this spread. All right. And then this is just a lock. I made it vintagey. I love this. 2017, so I guess 2 years ago, yeah. And this is Tim Holtz stencil. This I made as a pocket just for storage. And then here I used, this is a Julie Nutting doll. I stamped her and then I dolled her up. And then this is, of course, my vintage stand. This is a hat box. This is a luggage. And then, of course, her handbag, a key, the television, the lock. I love the way this page came out. And then here is a girl walking in the rain with her yellow boots. And I hand drew everything. I sketched everything out and then cut everything out. I like to draw and then cut everything, paint everything, cut everything out because I like the dimension of it all. And then this is a Tim Holtz stencil. What else? Singing in the Rain is what it says there. I think she came out beautiful. See how dimensional it is? I love the way this phone booth came out. I sketched that out as well. And I love when things are dimensional. This is supposed to be a flying balloon. See, this is the carriage. And then the butterflies have pearls. And if you lift their wings, you know, you could see that it's dimensional. The butterfly is carrying out the air balloon. See that? And then it says there, say yes to new adventures. Dream. Isn't that beautiful? And this too is a Julie Nutting doll. I mixed this paint up so that it looks at what I wanted to do was for it to look like chiffon, like see-through. And I think I accomplished that. I just love her dress. I love the way that looks. And then here, I wanted to try different textures. So this is all different stencils, papers, tissue. This is like Bounty. This is a stencil. This is a stencil, a dimensional flower. And then I pasted down, and then these are all dimensional flowers. She's from a magazine. I dolled her up. And then this is a die cut. I kind of like the way this came out, the texture. And then here, this was an idea that I saw. I think her name is Vicky. She is in Italy, and she does wonderful artwork. And so I decided to put some owls and a bird on a vine, you know, on a vine, not a vine, a string. And then the cat's underneath. It says, I love parties, or rock on. Here's the bird. He wants to go up top. He's a scary cat, and he's a scary cat. And then I stamped in the back. I used Distress Oxides for the layout. Love the way that came out. And then this one I was just, you know, playing. I wanted to do something. I felt like doing some art and I didn't know what to do. And I used a Tim Holtz ruler stencil all the way around. Without change, there would be no butterflies. Isn't that true? And this was done in February of 2018. I love the way this came out. This one is unfinished. She's a little stamp that I have, and I dressed her up. And of course, you know, the stamps are all plain. This is another stamp that I have. These are all stamps here, by the way, including the cake and the ice cream and the cupcake, the donut, the little rats. Mice. I just felt like doing something, and so that's what I did. But it is unfinished. I have to, it's tough when you don't finish something because you don't know how to get back to it. And then this I haven't finished. I just started these. This one I did for Christmas. See, 12, 19, 18. There's a big old cherry there. Welcome to our home. A trash can, Christmassy trash can, rusted. And this is with watercolor. Stairs with some snow and some cherry and some holly leaves. And then this one I just recently did. And I think that's it. I don't have anything else. I have two other ones in my actual sketchbook. in this sketchbook. This is where I practice. So I practice, you know, my lettering, and see, this is this is the Grinch, the hand, practicing how to, you know, the lips. If you don't practice, you can't get better. These are the different noses. This is a Little Mermaid. I have yet to paint her. I want to doll her up. I sketched her out. I have to paint her. I sketched her out. That's just info. This was a scenery that I was making. I think the Frugal Crafter was painting, and I sketched it out really quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and paint that. I don't know if you could see that. Trees, the sun, some mountains, water should be here. But once I complete that, you'll see it all completed. And then this one I did yesterday. I love the way this one came out, except I think her face needs to be softer and her eyes need to be smaller. So again, this is just practice. But I love the way it came out, other than that. And then here's another one that I did yesterday. See, her face is softer and her eyes are a lot softer, and she's in some flowers, and she's vintagey looking. I love her hat. And that's what I did yesterday. Alright guys, well that is enough with the show and tell. When I have others, I will come back and share some items with you guys. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I want to say hello to my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And I will be back with more for the coming year, 2019. Take care, guys.